Nigloland, a name that has probably slipped under your radar faster than a squirrel on a sugar rush. Nigloland is a delightful little theme park nestled among the picturesque champagne fields in France. Now join me today as I will unravel the reasons why you absolutely can't miss a chance to explore this hidden theme park gem, or let me tell you what might be the reasons to just skip this park. By the way, as always, it's your favorite theme park adventurer here, Thibault, the guy with the ever-expanding theme park bucket list, which is growing faster than a YouTube video getting likes and subscribers. Hint hint. But hold on to your hats because today we're going to La Douce France. Get ready for giggles, thrills, and maybe even a few croissants along the way. So why should you consider adding Nigloland to your theme park bucket list? Let's break it down, shall we? First up, the drop tower Donjon de l'Extrême. Sounds fancy, right? But buckle up, my friends, because this ride isn't your run-of-the-mill drop tower. It's like a vertical plunge of epic proportions with a medieval castle theme. And the only thing missing is a knight in a shining armor. Now there's a cute little kiddo of a drop tower right beside it, but let's be real. It's like comparing a kiddie pool to a tsunami. I mean, Donjon de l'Extrême, it's more like Donjon the extremely brave, or extremely crazy, you decide. This towering terror standing at a whopping 100 meters tall will make you question your life choices faster than you can say bonjour. And those open lap bar restraints, they're more like your last shred of dignity desperately clinging on you as you plummet from the top. Alrighty folks, here's another reason to hop in the car to Nigloland. Alpina Blitz. This coaster has so many ups and downs it makes you feel like you've stumbled into the Swiss Alps, minus the yodeling and the fondue. Now it's the biggest roller coaster in the whole park, but don't you worry because you won't be screaming for your mommy. Unless I hope so. There are no crazy loops here, just pure fun. Strap in because the airtime on this bad boy will leave your stomach experiencing more emotions than a telenovela. Joy, surprise, maybe even a little regret, but all worth it. Actually, when thinking about it, Alpina Blitz is just like that cool uncle who takes you for a ride in a sports car. It's fun, fast, and with just the right amount of thrill. It's an absolute blast. Now, let's hop a little further to the American themed area. The 60s vibes here is groovy, man. And the Polyp ride, well, let's just say it will spin you right back to the good old days of peace, love, and amusement park magic with a fun jukebox theme including some popular American songs from the good old days that will rock you around the clock. Okay, next, have you ever ridden a ghost train that uses gravity to turn you to different scenes? Well, Nigloland's got you covered. Their ghost train by Mack Rides is a spectacular experience with a really funny but interesting ride system. It's not very big or long, but the ride system itself makes this one pretty unique and not to be missed. When it comes to unmissable rides, Krampus Expedition is the undisputed beast of the bunch. Strap in folks, because this water coaster is like the wild, watery love child of a roller coaster and a water balloon fight. As you hurtle down this liquid highway of hilarity, you'll experience drops that will make you question your breakfast choices, speeds that could rival a cheetah on coffee, and splashes that will have you re-evaluating your life decisions, all while desperately holding on to your soggy socks. This ride is a one-way ticket to a tidal wave of laughter and water fun. Alright folks, let's chat about the scenery, because Nigloland isn't just any old theme park. It's like a magical oasis sandwiched between champagne fields. So on the drop tower or the Ferris wheel, for example, you've got your breathtaking view of rolling vineyards making you want to raise your glass and shout cheers to the sky. But it doesn't stop there, oh no. Some of the park's themed areas are like stepping into a tornado of Instagram-worthy wonderlands. And the newest additions look so fabulous that even Cinderella would be like, oh, they're really up their game here. And to top it all off, the rides are all nestled in the embrace of Mother Nature herself, like roller coasters cradled into her loving arms. It's so picturesque that even the squirrels are practicing their poses here. Okay, after a day of non-stop hair-raising roller coaster riding madness, you're going to need a place to crash. And guess what? Nigloland's got your back like a comfy pillow and a warm blankie with the park hotel they have. Now, this ain't no huge palace, but it's like a cozy nest nestled right next to the amusement action. It's so close to the fun that you might just roll out of bed and into a roller coaster. You know, breakfast with a side of loop-de-loops? Think of it as your own personal oasis in the land of laughter and thrills, where the beds are comfy and the dreams are filled with cotton candy and confetti. And last but not least, they offer free parking. Yes, you heard me right, free parking. That's money saved for more churros, right? Now folks, not everything in this park is as top-notch as a penguin in a tuxedo. First of all, Nigloland is like that one friend who's constantly reading self-help books and trying to find themselves, but they are not quite there yet. Sure, they've been hustling and bustling to improve their game, adding some fantastic rides and giving their themed areas a facelift that even a plastic surgeon would applaud. But not to be the party pooper, there are still a few rides here that could use a makeover. Alpina Blitz, for example, is like a birthday cake without the icing. It just looks a bit bare considering the Swiss theme they went for. Also, the wild mouse might need to get more creative. It's like a mouse with a sense of adventure. And then there's Grizzly, the Zamperla disco coaster. This one's themed around bears, and no, we're not talking about the teddy variety, but it looks like it's been dressed by a bear who's not too fussy about fashion. It's like the just rolled out of bed version of theme park rides. Now, if you're an adrenaline junkie craving towering coasters and heart-stopping loops, you might feel a tad underwhelmed. The Drop Tower and Alpina Blitz are the headliners here, but they won't have you screaming for your life. Although maybe the tower will give you enough panic attacks to keep you busy for the day. Anyway, there's also Spatial Experience, an indoor space-themed ride very similar to Euroset in Europa Park before that one in Europa Park got rethemed back in 2018. But yeah, this one here in Nigloland is a fun ride, but certainly not thrilling, and it could be a bit longer too. No, I'm a bigger fan of Euroset and Space Mountain, for example, and those might be more your cosmic cup of tea too, my cosmic compadres. But hold on to your roller coaster hats, because a rumor has it they're about to unleash a brand new mech coaster. So Nigloland is that friend who might keep inviting you back for more crazy, heart-pounding fun until you become part of the park's furniture. Okay, let's talk logistics. Getting here isn't a walk in the park, pun intended. It's like trying to find a unicorn that gives piggyback rides. This place is mostly accessible by car, which means if you're banking on public transport, you might end up feeling like a lost penguin in a desert. And speaking of deserts, the park is nestled in what seems like the middle of nowhere, which means you won't find many hotels sprouting like daisies around it. So if you're not cruising on your own wheels, you'd better pack your bags with a stack of novels, a deck of cards, and maybe even a magic show in ahead, because my friend, it's going to be a journey that might make Frodo's trek to Mordor look like a short Sunday stroll. And there you have it folks, Nigloland, a quirky, charming and sometimes offbeat amusement park that's definitely worth considering for your next adventure. If you're up for a splash of giggles, thrills and maybe a croissant or two along the way, pack your bags and head over to Nigloland. It's like a hidden gem in the world of theme parks where laughter and surprises await around every corner. As always, my name is Thibault, signing off with a big virtual wave and a reminder to keep adding more fun to your theme park bucket list. After all, life's too short to miss out on the excitement and adventure these amazing places have to offer. Until next time, keep the thrill alive and the smiles even wider. See ya!